Alright everyone, welcome back to the Minnesota Wild GM mode. We are here to do the Year 7 off-season. I'm not quite sure if this will be the final season for the Minnesota Wild GM mode. We're getting close to HL 15, it's about 2 weeks away, so this could be last year, maybe it's not. I think I mentioned in the other GM mode that it would be, but that's not 100% certain considering the time frame. So all we gotta do is the off season here, resign not the resign stage, look at the awards, do the draft, stuff like that. Take a look at who we gotta resign. You guys were saying trade Zucker. That's probably what's gonna happen at some point. We're gonna take a look probably at the end of the next episode. We'll probably take a look and see. Or maybe at the end of this episode, we'll take a look and see who we can get as a sniper on that left wing line. See who we can get there. I'll show you guys a list of players, and I'll pick out ones that I think are good. And you guys were saying get rid of John Gibson as well. Though we won a Stanley Cup, you know, his poise, man, it really brought us down. We had a few scares there, like a couple game sevens. It looked like we weren't going to win. So I think it's time that John Gibson, after only 1 year, he might have to go as well. But we're going to wait because we're going to wait for that. We're going to take a look and see goaltenders we could get for our final couple years here. But we're going to wait on him because you never know. His poise might really jump up after winning a cup. So it might not be necessary to trade him right away, right? Because I don't do my trades until like the end, like September or something like that. You guys make suggestions and I'll do them. But yeah, so we're going to hold off on Gibson for a little bit, but Zucker's definitely going to go. So let's start off with the awards. We saw these stats at the end of last year, so we know that, what's his name? Danny Cristo did have the most points in the league with 88, so he won the Art Ross. But the Stanley Cup, Minnesota, second time in 3 years, third time in 5 years. President's Trophy, that is our first President's Trophy, I think. Clarence S. Campbell, yep, the Washington Capitals, going to the Stanley Cup Finals back-to-back years. Did they win last year? I don't remember. Or did Edmonton? I don't remember. Art Ross Trophy, our boy Danny Cristo. Zach Parise is there as well, another Wild player. Granlund with the Hart Trophy, and there's Parise again, another Wild player. Cedric Chipchira on our team, wins the Norris in just his second year of play, so that's pretty impressive. I would say it's pretty good. Lady Bing goes to Danny Cristo right there. Calder Memorial Trophy goes to Radek Faksa. The Conn Smythe Trophy, yet another goaltender there, John Gibson. Vezina Trophy, back-to-back years, Pekka Rinne on Nashville. William M. Jennings Trophy, Kent Simpson, who we traded there for Ferraro, and Jimmy Howard on Detroit there. The Masterson Trophy, Gabranson. The Selke Trophy goes to Bergeron, so he dethrones Taves after he won it for 2 consecutive years. And the Ted Lindsay Trophy goes to Pekka Rinne. And the Maurice Richard Trophy for the second time in 3 years goes to Danny Cristo. So that's a pretty good year for him. And the Utica Comets, Utica? Whatever, that's how you pronounce it, I guess. They win the Calder Cup. So different winners of the Calder Cup in the past 4 years. So nice little variety there. So, let's take a look and see what's going on here. Got a little bit of a prospects game. I don't want to play it, I want to sim it. Sim. Alright. So just put it times 6 here, times 8 actually. Oh, there's a goal. Alright. Anything else happening? There's another one. Oh, they cut the lead to 1 right there. Top prospects red. Alright. So there's the prospects game. A 2-1 victory for top prospects white. Yep, we know who's going in the top there. Doesn't really matter if we only have a couple years left. It's either this the final year, or one more. We're stressed for time, so I'll make that call after this year. Because we'll definitely, obviously we're going to do one more year, right? Oh, what's this? Retirement phase, right? So, who retired that's important here? Ehrhoff, Parenteau, I see there, Bouchard, Weidman, Brodziak, Roy, Sharp, Talbot, Wolski, Williams, Erickson, Weiss, Gleason, Moss, Daly, Irett, Verbata, Pominville, Korpikoski, Abdelkader, Bacchus, Ian White, Brian Boyle, okay. Torres, who's that? Higgins, Bieksa, Camilleri. So a lot of Washington players retired after losing in the finals. Danny Heatley, who was in free agency. He's a good old friend of ours. Antoine Vermette in free agency. All right. So how's the goaltender situation looking? Only Jimmy Howard retired on Detroit. All right. There you guys go. There is the retirement stage. And now we're going to get into the draft. We do not have a first round pick, as always, because, that's just how I do things. In NHL 15, I'll most likely save up draft picks. We'll probably do a GM mode as a really bad team. Or we'll probably start off with a really bad team, first GM mode, and then I'll do the Penguins GM for NHL 15 later on, because I want to get through that. That would be so cool to do. I want like a roster update maybe when the season starts, so if players are playing well on Pittsburgh, they'll get a little boost to start it. So we don't need to make any trades. So here, let me write some of these guys down. So we just got to write down the team, I guess. Oh no, let's write down the player. So New Jersey or St. Louis. St. Louis. They picked first. All right, they get that maroon. New Jersey. They pick second. Who was? Oh shit. We have a couple early second rounders. We might as well use them then. Sweet. All right. Could be some trading bait. Why do I keep pressing B? All right. So let me just take a look and see who was drafted here in the first round or what the teams were. San Jose. Tampa Bay. New York Islanders, Ottawa. Who else? San Jose again. Okay. Toronto, Winnipeg, New York Rangers. So Toronto, Winnipeg, New York Rangers. All right. So there are the teams. And now we can take a look at what we get to draft here. So we get the 31st overall pick. That's pretty good for us. Has that goalie been taken yet? I saw a good goalie, but I guess it doesn't really matter. I think he was Finnish. Is he here? I'd know the name. He was supposed to go top 5 maybe. So he might be up there. Top 10 he was supposed to go. Yeah, there he is. Boston, I think. That's the goalie. So I'll remember to get them too. So, go with this defensive defenseman, 6'9". That could be a good little player to grab up. Should we go for him? Yeah, why not? Defensive defenseman, 6'9". Played in Vancouver in the WHL, so we'll see how he turns out. And then we have another pick right here. I could go with the guys with the potential, or not. These guys are guaranteed 3-star. An enforcer defenseman, that's not going to turn out well. Left wing grinder, Robinson Franson. We'll go with the left wing grinder. Doesn't really matter, right? Sim the rest of the draft. All right. See who we got here. See who everyone got. So St. Louis was first. Let's take a look at them. We'll start off with us, actually. We gotta do our team first. Yeah. Re-sign players. So, who did we get? Wow, we have a lot of free agents. Alright, so who do we get? Robinson Franson, 3-star red grinder. Not really that important. And the defensive defenseman, 3-star yellow with the 31st pick. So nothing much there either. But let's take a look at the St. Louis Blues to start this off. See who they got. Because later on we do see some high-end potential. So first overall, they picked Curtis Maroon. Two-way defender, 4-star green, 71 overall. All right, not bad. Not a bad pick right there. So next is the New Jersey Devils. Who did they end up getting here? Nope, not that guy. Chichu. So 3.5-star green, 58 overall, two-way forward, not bad at all. San Jose had a couple here. They picked third. San Jose must have got. Did San Jose get this guy as well at like 7th or something like that? Oh, they picked this guy at 3rd. And then they picked. Did they steal? Oh no, that's a different guy. Whoops. He's already drafted. So they picked this guy at 3rd overall. Defensive defenseman, 59 overall, 3.5-star. And then what? They get this guy at like 7th or something? A two-way defender? More? Yeah, okay, they did. So he was like a steal at the 7th pick. All right. So Tampa Bay was next. Just round out the top 10 because we found what's his name on our team, Chipchura, 4.5-star gold, went 10th overall. So you never know, right? Svenberg, 71 grinder, 3.5-star green. The Islanders were next, and then the Rangers were down there at 10th. So we'll take a look at them because they're right here. Whoa. 5th overall pick right there. 78 sniper, 4.5-star. That's a good pick right there. 20 years old though, but still, that was a good pick for the New York Islanders. Rangers picked at 10th. Did they grab anyone? This guy, power forward, 6'2 overall, 3.5, yellow. All right. Ottawa, Toronto, Winnipeg. So we'll go to Ottawa, or well, Winnipeg now. See who they got. This guy, 4-star gold, two-way defender, 70 overall. Toronto, Ottawa. Toronto, they snag up anyone good? No, probably this guy, 3.5-star, yellow, 58 overall power forward. And the Ottawa Senators. They snag someone here. Who'd they get? The Ottawa Senators decided that it was best 6th overall to pick a 36 overall enforcer left winger. That's a pretty bold move. Check the Boston Bruins as well because I think they got the goalie. Did they get the goalie? They got the goalie. This was the guy that was said to go top 10, 3.5-star gold, 55 overall. All right. So, I thought he was going to be better than that, but whatever. So, there are all the draft picks for this year, the top 10 at least. So, doesn't really matter for us. We didn't turn out that well. So now let's check to see who we got to re-sign. And then let's look and see who we could get for Zucker and who a goalie could be we could get. But we got to see the jump, of course, before the goalie. So, everyone we got to re-sign. Sabatka for the 4th line. Second defensive pairing, Spurgeon. McRae on the 4th line. Kuma, Pietrangelo, he's the big priority first. So is Fowler. So is Brodin. So these two are first, Pietrangelo and Fowler, and then we'll move on to Spurgeon. Got to re-sign a lot of our defensive core. Sprong, he's big as well. And, yeah, that's not even that bad, actually. It's going to be a big re-sign stage next year. But I thought this would be worse. I mean, we got $27 million, unless there's any goalies we got to re-sign. Brian Elliott, we're getting rid of him. We by accident acquired him off the waivers. Brodeur, he'll probably be the backup, I think, maybe. Unless we want to sign Brizois. So that depends, really. So there's who we got to re-sign, at least. Is there anyone here I can get rid of? I'm going to just kind of dump some of the guys out right now. We know we're not going to re-sign. Not going to re-sign you. Get the fuck off my team. Alright, perfect. No one in the goalie department? Nope, alright. So, can we take a look at the trade negotiations at the moment? No, we can't take a look and see who we can get for goalie and for Zucker. So I said that would be this episode. It looks like that's going to be the next episode. We're going to have to take a look at that shit to see what happens. But, you guys can comment any players that you think might be good, just off the top of your heads, and we'll take a look at them. Keeping in mind that Gibson might not go at all, but Zucker will. So, yeah, I guess that's really all I have to say. I guess that's the end of this episode. Sorry we didn't get to take a look at those players. I thought the trade negotiation thing would open up, but I guess not until after the re-sign stage, which will be in the next episode. So there you guys go. Anyone interesting free agency actually, or can we not go there yet? Re-sign free agents? No, it's just taking you to the contract. All right. So with that said, I'm gonna end it here. Nothing else to do. Until next episode, I will see you guys then.